Salutations footballers, back again with another video, and today, yes, of course I'm wearing a suit because I have no fashion taste whatsoever. And yes, of course, another announcement. I am almost there for 100 subscribers. Just please keep going, keep subscribing. Also, don't forget to like this video and all the other videos I have up. I've already covered all on my channel, matches, football jersey review, and everything in between. So please continue support, and I really do appreciate it. And of course, we have to go to the game itself. This Saturday's match review that happening last night, and Premier League has interesting game. Of course, Chelsea versus Norwich. Chelsea won with a handful of goals that have for the Blues. And finally, in this area, we're going for AC Milan versus Bologna away from home, and a lot of things happen in this area. Double booking, two bangers of a goal, and two goals from Zlatan himself, from both at the enemy and also with his team. So we're gonna go on either way. So with that being said, let's do this! Come on! Let's first begin in the Premier League, and Chelsea were running rampant in this season, and they're still the leaders in the Premier League, and they have to face Norwich in order for themselves to stay on top of the league, to keep themselves in this position. Well, for Tuchel, it's no problem. It's Norwich. They can handle whatever they could, and I'm sure there are going to be a lot of problems for Delia Smith once this game is finally over. Let's be having you! And Chelsea, they did put so many problems with the Canaries, and they did well in the victorious 7-0 defeat, and it is humiliating for Norwich, but jubilation for Chelsea overall. And the game itself is nothing but a Mason Mount hat-trick, and he did score a lot of goals to get the match ball in order for him to be in this goal scoring position in the Premier League and get the golden boot for the Blues. And of course, we're gonna have to start on the 8th minute with a Mason Mount goal. First goal from the assist of Jorginho, and Jorginho wins it back, and he passes to Mason Mount, and Mount smashes the ball past the goalkeeper of Norwich and into the bottom corner, giving the first blood for Chelsea. And Norwich's performance is showing signs of problematic stresses from this first blow that Chelsea delivered. And then on the 18th, Callum Hudson-Odoi scores for the second goal from the assist of Mateo Kovacic, where Kovacic gives it away with his beautiful halfway pass to Odoi, where Odoi raised the ball and side foot past the goalkeeper and into the back of the net, giving Chelsea 2-0. And also on the 42nd minute, Reece James came in and get his third from the assist from the goal scorer himself, Mason Mount, where Mount delightfully passes through Reece James with a throw ball and gives it to Reece, where he scores with a ding over the oncoming goalkeeper on the 18 yards out. And it was 3-0 for Chelsea. And then we progress through to the second half. Chelsea are still pumping up more goals, pumping up more energy that they could at least get some scoring, and they did defend well also overall at the back. And on the 57th minute, Ben Chilwell did score for his fourth, and Kovacic yet again, he made an assist to Chilwell, and Chilwell smashes the ball across the goal and into the bottom right corner. Once again, 4-0 for Chelsea. And then we see some comedy of errors from Norwich, where Norwich player Aaron scored an own goal on the 62nd minute in a very ridiculous goal that he conceded for the Blues, given the 5-0 win for Chelsea. And then a foul have been committed from Norwich, and a penalty has been given for Chelsea. And who comes in to step up to the goal? Of course, Mason Mount again, and he scored a penalty for his second goal. And then on the dying embers of the game, we get to see the hat-trick of Mount, and he got 5 assists from Ruben Loftus-Cheek, which he passes to Mount, and Mount scores a side foot at the home and at an unguarded net, and it was 7-0. My God, I could not even process what I'm thinking right now, and the result says it all. And Tuchel did really, really well, putting out this wonderful, wonderful performance from the Blues, and it is quite possibly, we know that Chelsea are going to run away with the title for sure this season, and the season's still not over yet. The team is still going all the way for sure this season, and I'm impressed from Mount's hat-trick. I am also happy with the collective performance from both Odoi, Chilwell, and Reece James. And also, Tuchel did made a press conference interview that he knew that teaching Lukaku and Werner were better than what he did in Paris with Mbappe and Neymar, which I know Mbappe and Neymar have a very big ego, inflated ego, no doubt. But for Lukaku and Werner, it's a different story. They're very, very down to earth, and so Chelsea, huge credit, huge props to them. They did win this game, and I feel sorry for Norwich that they have to come all this way and get themselves humiliated. But hey, it is what it is. They might find themselves get back up in the next few days. It may be a difficult road for Norwich to get back on their feet, but overall, this game belongs to Chelsea's victory, and it's a hard thought process, but the victory is quite entertaining, I have to admit. And we're gonna see some more stuff pretty soon for Chelsea themselves, and a lot more coming here in the Premier League. We're still an hour away of the derby of Manchester United and Liverpool, so tune in for Sunday, and we're gonna do a review of all the 3 derby games, like El Clasico, Le Classique, and also Manchester United versus Liverpool. Look forward to that one in the Premier League. And for more derby games that I'll be continuing covering up very soon this Sunday. Then, finally, we go to Serie A, and we're heading to Bologna, and Bologna faces the second place AC Milan. Despite the dreadful result in the Champions League for the Rossonero, they can still make up with a few ties here in the Serie A, because I know, like I already mentioned in the Champions League review, Milan can only do better here in the league, because in my perspective, Milan is not yet ready to face in a difficult and competitive European night. And Milan, they have hammered Bologna 4-2, and in order for them to be on top of the league table as of for now, because Napoli has their game in either Sunday or Monday, we'll just gonna have to wait and see. 4-2 was a very flattering result, because the game had so many drama and so many entertaining things that happening for a reason. Bologna were down for 2 men in both first and second half from all the fouls, from all the tackling from the Bologna side. Milan are still fighting for the inch of their life to beat Bologna, and they did win it 4-2. And we go from the 16th minute from Rafael Leao from the assist of Zlatan Ibrahimovic, where Ibrahimovic passes to Leao, and Leao shots the ball with a very acute angle, and the ball quite deflected right through the keeper's feet and into the back of the net, giving first goal for Milan. And then on the 35th, Davide Calabria scored himself a goal from an absolute banger of a shot in a distance right through to the net, and it was a wonderful goal from Milan, 2-0. And then we progressed through the second half, and Bologna started to fight the back, and of course Zlatan scored himself an all goal with a header from a corner kick. I mean, really though, Zlatan, this is the best that you can do. But he did make it up on the end of the game, which we'll get to that one in a minute. And then, of course, On the 52nd minute, Bologna did score from the goal scorer himself from Barrow on the 52nd minute, or I mean Barao from Distrito Soriano, where Barao scores a great shot beating Tatarosano from 18 yards, and it was an equalizing goal, and it capitalizes the game for Bologna. However, it didn't stop there for Milan, that they were gonna sit here idly by and let this draw get to them in their favor. They were not gonna let Napoli stay in the leaders, so do they? No, of course not. They won't, because Milan break the deadlock on the 84th from Benacer, where he did yet again what he did to Calabria, where he scored a first-time banger of a volley on the bottom left corner. 3-2, Milan capitalized, and they broke the deadlock. And then we go through to the 90th minute. Zlatan made mistakes, I know, with the own goal on the 49th, and at the end he did make it up for Pioli to score a goal, and with the assist from Benacer, where he did score an absolute a rocket, where Zlatan curls a wonderful strike into the far corner of the net, and that was it. That was 4-2 from the start of this game, and Milan are the leaders on this season's Serie A. And I know the Derby Italiano, I also will gonna do a cover on that one as well, along with the other derbies. And Milan are still on the run for the Serie A as well, and I know Inter did this one last season, and we're going to see a lot of good performance from Milan and also Pioli. And also, this is a 100th day for Pioli in a victorious season that he had with on his first time as a manager for the Rossonero. And yeah, I am impressed overall from this entertaining game from Milan, and Bologna did put up a hard fight against them, even though they're out for 2 men and they were left with 9. They showed how tough and difficult Bologna is from a other team's perspective. Milan showed that they can try to beat at least a very difficult, very racy Bologna side, but they did manage. They stay on top for now, and we're gonna have to wait and see if Napoli can bounce back and get their points back and be in the leaders once again. But we're gonna have to focus on the next game, and that is the Derby d'Italiano. It's Juventus versus Inter, the big one in Serie A, the derby of all derbies. So we're gonna go for all the derby games this Sunday and Monday. So a lot more things coming, so look forward to that one as well. So there you have it. That is my match review for this Saturday. It was a fiery game, and I have to admit that one. But which game do you think that impressed you the most? Please do so in the comments, and also smash a like, hit the bell to get notified for all the videos I'll be covering up every single week, and don't forget to subscribe. It's really important. And I'm gonna talk to you soon for all the videos I'll be uploading very soon. Bye!